In Shape, you have the ability to create different holidays. By default, we'll have all the major federal holidays ready in your system. But of course, depending on your industry, you may have different holidays that you want to get communications out to your borrowers automatically through the system. In your settings, you'll have Manage Holidays. You'll find it under System Preferences. And again, you'll have the basic holidays. So I'm going to click on 4th of July. The holiday options vary because each holiday kind of falls on a different day. Like 4th of July will always be on the date of July 4th. That is something that is set in stone here in the US. But something like Father's Day is not always on the same day every single year. So you can set that today when it can be every first, second, third, fourth, and last. Then select your day. And then for the month, you can select any specific month that it needs to go on. Same thing for any of the other holidays. If it's, again, a set date every year, or if it's on a set kind of schedule, but not a specific day, you can define that here in your settings to make sure that your automations flow on the day that you expect them to. Now, how you get these holidays out is through your triggers. If you go to automated actions or triggers, you will already have marketing birthdays and marketing holidays. If you're just getting started, these are probably toggled off. They come out of the box off by default so that you can turn them on whenever you're ready. And to turn them on, you just simply toggle on that folder. That will turn on every single trigger in that folder. So in this case for birthdays, it's just when that date hits, it sends that text or email. We'll go ahead and toggle off birthdays here. We'll jump into holidays. We have all of the major holidays. So when 4th of July hits, what do we want to do? We want to send a text. What text do we want to send? Here's our template, and we want it to go out at 9 a.m. These are freely adjustable to you, so you can hit the edit icon on it and edit anything that's there. You can switch out the template. You can change the time if you want to, or you can just hit edit template and easily go in here and be like, hey, I really like the first part, but not the barbecue part. You can feel free to get rid of any of those, any of the wording that's here, and hit save whenever you're done to update that moving forward. Now, if you wanted to create your own custom holiday, go back to triggers, go back to the main list. At the very top, you'll have your trigger type. This will be where you set it to holidays. And then you just choose the holiday that you want. Again, you can use the default options or any of the custom options that you can create here in Manage Holidays. So when that holiday hits, what do we want Shape to do? We usually want it to send a text or an email, but you can also have it do different things based on these options here. If there's other actions you want it to take, like creating a task or something similar. In this case, let's just say we want to send an email. And we can easily type in 4th of July and grab that template that we want to go out. Then we just give it a name, put it on a schedule. Usually immediately is not what we want because that'll happen at midnight when it comes to dates. So we can set that to a specific time and then have it go out at the time that we want it to. Now, in this video, I also want to cover newsletters within the system because, of course, we have newsletters ready to use within the system. Also, you'll find those under templates and resources, and you will find editable documents and company resource documents. So I'm going to go into company resource docs. You'll have some social media content, recordings, co-branded materials, but also those posters, flyers, newsletters, different things like that. These are all set up in the system ready for you to use as well. You can duplicate, download, delete, do anything that you want with these different posters, flyers, and content. But if you want to create your own, you can easily do so by clicking on the top right and dropping the file. This is if it's a PDF, PNG, something other than like a typed out email that you want to go out. Outside of those, I'll click that off. We'll go to email templates. This is where you will also find some posters, flyers, and newsletters ready to use as well. So depending on your industry, these will already be set up for you, but if you want to create your own custom one, you can easily do so by hitting Add Email Template. I'm going to also jump into Advanced Email Template Builder. This is where you'll find more built-out templates for you to use outside of the kind of basic text with some images. So if I want to use the newsletter for calculate payment, I can easily preview that, take a look at what it looks like. If it looks great, I can use it. If I want to make some changes, I just hit the 3 dots and hit Edit Template. This will take me into the template where I am free to make any changes that I want. If I want to take out calculate, I can easily do so, and then just hit save whenever I am ready to save those changes. When you hit save, it's going to process that and save that template for you. And now the template itself is updated, but you may want to update the send settings, the subject line, things like that, which is very doable. Just go to the template and instead of hitting edit template, hit edit details. This will take you into where you can change the title, you can change the subject line, anything that you want to update other than the template itself. And then of course, whose signature is going to be used, who's it coming from, and who is it going to. To get those out, you can go to your different list views, just depending on who you want to send that newsletter out to. Give that a second to load up. So if I want to send it to everybody that's on this page, I can select everybody that's here, hit send email, and select my template. Again, just type in the keyword of newsletter. You will find all those newsletters here where it will populate with that template. Again, feel free to change anything that you want to change before you end up hitting that send button. You can send immediately, so pretty much as soon as you hit send email, or you can schedule that for a specific date and time if you want it to go out, instead of right now, you want it to go out tomorrow in the morning. Feel free to set that up tonight, hit send email, and that will go out at the specified time. Hopefully this video helps to kind of detail what holidays are and newsletters and how those are sent out. If you have any follow-up questions, don't hesitate to reach out to help@setshape.com.